Nothing will get a man to stop cheating himself, except if he understands where it comes from. Does it serve him momentarily in his biology? How can that man be called a man of integrity? What type of a man is a man that cheats? Because forget about cheating on the other person. He's cheating on himself. He is a person that has forgotten his values, that has forgotten his integrity. He's leading with his penis. He's leading with his imagination, only to have that sizzled out. How can a man like that be truly respected or truly valued? And if he is truly respected and valued, what persona has that person given out to the world? Inside of himself, he knows what he's doing. He knows the chaos that he is, knows his own mask that he's covering up. You need to be able to be a great manipulator to be able to conceal all of that. It takes a lot of mental effort. That person is just losing his own self-respect. These men can go to multiple sources. That's never going to change. It is in a man's biology not to be monogamous. Men are not wired to be monogamous. That doesn't necessarily mean that all men choose not to be monogamous. It takes a person to be conscious about his behaviors. What is that man looking for? And it might even be a woman, by the way, so please reverse the roles when I relate to men and women. What are they looking for on this journey? Are they perhaps trying to find the respect in themselves? Is it because they're trying to find the value within themselves, to be acknowledged by another person, to be validated? Is it perhaps to see how another person makes them feel? Do they need another person to get those feelings because they are lacking within? What exactly is that man looking for in that journey? Is it looking for someone to take care of them because they're failing to care for themselves? Is that person looking for someone to make them feel that they are indeed a worthwhile man? Are they seeking the approval of other people? In which ways was that person raised in the environment? Was his needs reflected back during his childhood? What type of family did that person have? How is the relationship between the mother and the father? Is that person behaving in the same ways as perhaps the mother and the father? What traits were passed forward to that person? What did they see in the household? Did that person see their father respecting the mother? Did the mother respect the father? In the environment of the house, was there love? Or was there hard work? Which of the person was doing the hard work? Was it the mother? What was the father doing? How was the behavior of the father? Was he a strict parent? Was he authoritative? Did he actually give a shit? Were hugs present? Was love present? Did the child receive validation? Did the child receive empathy? Was the child allowed to express how they're feeling? Or did the parents dumb the kid down? Did the parents bully that child? Did that child receive shaming from the family? Did that parent enforce that child to shut down on their emotions? What exactly happened? What did that man need to do in the household? Did they need to step up to the plate? Were people out of whack in that family dynamic? What did that person need to go through? Where did that person pick up in the family that masks need to be put up? Were you conditioned that you need to appear to be a great man or a great woman? That you need to adhere to societal rules, and then you have to go onto this world pretending that you are this amazing person, when in fact you know that you are capable of manipulating people, and you know how it works, and you know how to pass that down without being seen. What are you not seeing about yourself that you've brought forth from your past? What have you been deprived of in your family dynamics that made you want to go out there and seek this journey? What are you looking for in that other person that you have failed to give it to yourself? What behaviors do you still do that is hiding the essence of who you are? Where in your life could you be genuine? Why can't you show to the world the real you? Why can't you be honest about how you can be cheating yourself and how you are cheating others in the process, and also is responsible for another human suffering in this world because you cannot admit it? Where have you formed your egoic nature? Is it in a balanced state, do you think? In which ways are you benefiting yourself or the people that you love around you by not being your authentic self? Is it something in your household that you feel pressured by? What is it that you are looking for? And what did the other person perhaps try to bring you? Because that, you have it within yourself. To choose a relationship and be conscious about it, you've got to know what it is that you want. Because not knowing what you want and not being able to get it within yourself, you cannot be able to give that to another human being. If you are cheating yourself, you're going to be cheating on all aspects of your life. You might appear on the surface to be successful, perhaps in your business or some other things. Be sure, when you are cheating yourself and you are cheating other people, all aspects of your life are going to be cheating you. You've got to be put through a lot of tests. You might make your money, but you're going to be failing in the aspects of relationships. It might not even be just your intimate relationships. You can also fail with your children. You can also pass that on to your children. Everything you've been doing until now that you've cheated your life, you've got to accept the responsibility that if you have children, you need to be knowing that you're going to have to watch your children be experiencing people that are going to be cheating on them because you passed that on to them. So you're going to be having a child that's going to have to go through hell in their life because you're not attempting to confront your issues. You're enforcing that onto your children. You're going to get to see other people cheating your children, treating them not nice because they have no choice but to be able to overcome stuff that you are not overcoming. When you cheat life, life is going to come cheat you back. At some point, you're going to be perhaps forced to look in the mirror about how you're cheating yourself. You can get sick in the process. You might be getting away with things sometimes, but that's not always what's going to be happening. Self-reflection is a huge deal. We need to come to the root and understand why we are led to the process of cheating. Why do you have that inner being chasing that? Because obviously you're missing on something, and usually on all aspects of life. Your mental, your physical, your spiritual, most probably financial, maybe not, depending. Everything gets to suffer. And you need to understand that if you're not a person of integrity, I and other people would not really like to get into business with you, because nobody wants to be around people that do not have integrity and come from the cheating places, because ultimately they're going to cheat on other aspects of life in any way possible. The cheating can teach you a lot of things. Sometimes people might be forced to cheat, which is understandable. Life can cause you to cheat No problems there, but we need to understand why we went through that experience and what that experience has taught us. Because some cheating are very positive. It gets people to where they need to be. It's not always necessarily a negative thing. For some people, it's needed to happen so they can go to the next phase of their life. To other people, it's to get them to snap out about how they're cheating their lives and what they can do about it moving forward. What you do in the dark does get exposed. Perhaps it can remain a secret to other people, but eventually it's going to get exposed in other darker ways. There's no other way. It has to be brought to the surface. It might need healing, and not all people are capable of going to those depths. And especially with men's biology, it's very, very difficult to find a man that is not able to cheat, because cheating is something that you need to work within yourself and to make the conscious effort to be a changed man. A man which is not controlled by their penis energy, because the penis is related to the brain. So, in order for you to be able to control that, it means that you need to be a disciplined man. If you're not a disciplined man, how can the other person have respect for you or find you that you can put discipline in their children or in other people's lives? How can you be a great leader if you're not disciplined? How? You're going to fail at some point or another on other aspects. There's no other way. You might be a great leader when it comes to your finances, perhaps. Perhaps not all the way, because there might be things that are going to be lacking. Others, unconsciously, will also do not find you a person that is full of the utmost integrity. And you cannot fake that because it's real. It's energy. If you're cheating life, other people get to see that. You might be hiding it momentarily, but at some point you get exposed. And when you get exposed, you're going to be left with no respect. And then you can go on to the next person and try to get their admiration. You can do that several times. Remember the journey of being a young kid where we are exploring who we are? And then we might trick a lot of people in the process. But as time goes by, it's going to get really difficult for you because you're failing to understand and to be able to regulate yourself. Because deep down inside, you are weak and you are insecure and you're trying to hold on to something. This is just a mask that you have placed onto yourself because you like to appear good to others. A person that is cheating, it's very difficult to consider them a person that is a kind person. Because if you're a kind person, you will also be kind in your audacity to let people know exactly what you've done and how you've behaved. And that takes a lot of balls and guts, which most people can't go there. Honesty and being authentic is the way to go. You need to be able to discuss from your partners, from everyone around you, what it is that you're missing. And perhaps you can get that thing from the other person. If you are not able to understand what is missing within your lives, until the day you guys die, you're going to be constantly seeking stuff that you cannot build within yourself, where it's right there for you and you've got access to that. And if you don't tap into that, your life is not going to be of a success.